It's been hot and sunny throughout the majority of these championships. It's hot and muggy now. We've got the men's 1500 meters T54 final. We've got 10 athletes in this one, including David Weir of Great Britain, who has 3 golds to his name so far. Some good competitors in there as well. Alhassane BALDE was silver medalist 2 years ago in Swansea. We've seen most of these athletes at some stage during these championships over the various distances. So that's Ivan Goncharov. Not managed to medal yet, not quite like his wife Margarita, who has had a great championships. Next to him, Tobias Löscher of Switzerland. 10th in the 5,000 here, 6th in Swansea 2 years ago, has never medalled at a major event, age 37 now. Alexander Ganzai, he's raced 5 times and been out of the medals 5 times, but plenty of good championship experience for him on his debut. Heinz Frey, 58 years of age, bronze medalist in the 800 meters. Terrific competitor, has been winning major medals since 1984. That's Alhassane BALDE of Germany. Bronze in the 5,000, so he's good over the longer distances. Silver in Swansea 2 years ago, him. Aleksei BYCHENOK has 5 medals in his bag already, but he's missing one that's coloured in gold. Will this be his chance? Julien Cassoli of France. Outside of the medals here in Grosseto so far, but bronze over this distance 2 years ago in Swansea. Ebbe Blichfeldt of Denmark, now training in Switzerland. 10 years on the major international circuit now. 7th in the 5,000 meters here in Grosseto. And there's David Weir, 6-time world champion, 6-time Paralympic champion over various distances. Silver over this distance in Doha last year. And this is Cornel Villiger of Switzerland, former police officer, and better in the marathon, you'd have to say, than pretty much any other distance. So it's the men's 1500 meters T54 classification. Villiger, Weir, Blichfeldt, Cassoli, BYCHENOK, BALDE, Frey, Ganzai, Löscher and Goncharov. And away they go. And David Weir starts to move to the front, but as does Julien Cassoli of France. Alhassane BALDE is in there as well. It's those 3 that are at the front at the moment. BYCHENOK knocking around the front 3 as well. But it's certainly David Weir and Julien Cassoli, the front 2 men at the moment. The Frenchman in front. BYCHENOK hovering. BALDE going round in 4th at the moment as well. Heinz Frey is tucked up there on the inside. Julien Cassoli just going through the motions at the moment. The Frenchman desperate to medal in this, as he did in Swansea 2 years ago.
Cassoli, Weir, BYCHENOK, BALDE on the outside. Villiger caught on the inside. The top 5 as they went through with 3 laps to go. 4 of these 10 have won championship medals here this week, but the only golds going to David Weir, the 4, the 8 and the 5. BYCHENOK with 2 silvers, 3 bronzes, which is great. It's his best haul in the major championships. Bronzes for BALDE and Frey as well. Frey, well, going back to 1984 is impressive enough. There's only one other man competing today who can compete with that. But coming up towards the front, it's Cassoli who's there, it's Weir alongside. BALDE's made some good movement on the outside. Nobody really wanted to take it up exclusively. Nobody wanted to go up and help Cassoli either. So moving on the outside, Frey holding up, and also the other Swiss, Villiger, is there tough to the back, and right at the back is Goncharov. But he's got himself in a good position. BALDE on the outside, Weir in the middle, Cassoli on the inside with 2 to go.
2 laps to go. BALDE still having to work very hard out. Cross between lane 2 and 3 at the moment. Cassoli on the inside. BALDE will be desperate to get round and get to the front of the pack. That's what he's trying to do now. Cassoli still in second. David Weir occupying the bronze medal position at the moment, but we know what strength he's got. Making a big move around the outside is Heinz Frey now, the bronze medalist in 800 meters, and he's really motoring down the back straight. Heinz Frey is trying to take this on for Switzerland. Grosseto still on the inside. BALDE trapped between the two at the moment. WEIR has dropped back a little bit. BYCHENOK's in there as well for Russia. Grosseto and BALDE side by side. They lead at the moment. BYCHENOK and Fry just behind them. David WEIR's going to have to come back around the outside as they cross the start-finish line.
Look at this, it's BALDE who just took it, but WEIR's on the inside. And now here comes the movement. David WEIR working hard. Grosseto is there as well. Grosseto is fighting, and Grosseto has made the move on the inside. WEIR still on the outside. BALDE stuck in the middle. So when the bell went, BALDE made his move, but now WEIR is where he wants to be on the outside. With 200 to go, it's always fun in the T54, so we're having it again here. It's BALDE against WEIR. BALDE on the inside, WEIR on the outside. BYCHENOK's made a move just behind him. Grosseto stuck on the inside as well. WEIR's shot towards the goal, but BYCHENOK, is it going to be his moment? It will be WEIR again. WEIR's got it in by the width of a toe. Ahead of BYCHENOK with BALDE in third, Grosseto 4, Alhassane in fifth place. In sixth looked to be Goncharov, but David WEIR has done it again by the tightest possible margin. It's his fourth European title of the week, but he had to fight the hardest for that. 6 medals for BYCHENOK, still none of them gold, but he won't get much closer than that.
3/100ths of a second is the unofficial time difference between David WEIR and Aleksei BYCHENOK. What a brave and valiant effort from the Russian, who has not managed to get on the top step of the podium at these championships. WEIR was making the move around the outside of BALDE. BALDE was on the inside in a good position, and it was a really good race for the German, who had a bronze in the 5,000 earlier on in the championships. This is where WEIR started to power away, but keep an eye on BYCHENOK, because this was a really, really good effort in the final 15. Every single push of the wheels, he was closing the gap, and that's how tight it was. David WEIR by 3/100ths of a second.
3:18.50, still the unofficial time, but BALDE, well, he just marginally took the battle. It's a really good race of BALDE, bronze in the 5,000 meters, but just look at these men go. And you think about the names that aren't here, the Hoogs and the Van Weagels of this world, and all of the Thais who impressed so much at Doha, but this is great racing all the way through, and WEIR is there again. And the reaction of BYCHENOK, I'm not sure if it's delight or fury. That's his 6th medal for him. He's having the championship of his life. And if BYCHENOK had come in there and got the gold, you wouldn't have begrudged it for him. He certainly would have deserved it. WEIR deserves his success as well. BALDE 3rd, Grosseto 4th, Alhassane 5th. And that was just pure great racing in an event that always produces it.
Terrific stuff. David WEIR has entered 4 races here in Grosseto and won 4 gold medals. He just does not know what losing is. David WEIR, 3:18.50. BYCHENOK 3/100ths of a second behind. BALDE got the bronze for Germany, holding off Grosseto, who had a great race in 4th.